What is up, guys? You know, your boy Deerhunter. You know, we back here. But as of right now, I don't have any PlayStation Plus, so I'm just playing a little bit of Rocket League on Season because I don't have anything to play. So I just put the bot. This is just kind of for fun, kind of thing right now, and just kind of work on some stuff like my kickoffs and whatnot. So I'm just here working on my kickoffs, some games, and just playing for a little bit because I don't know what else to do. I fucked it up, but it worked out for me. But normally, I do have PlayStation Plus. As of right now, I really wanted to play Rainbow. But that ain't gonna work because I don't have PlayStation Plus, and I can't even play Terrorist Hunt right now to work on my. Ooh, that was nasty, dude. Just the drift, like way it worked. That might be like, did I just like find something that could like help with redirecting the way the way you hit certain things, like you come in, you do one of those. I don't know. I'm not the one to find new mechanics, but like, you know what I'm saying. Ooh. Shit. So I'm just playing this for right now. Tomorrow I will have my PlayStation Plus back, hopefully. Hopefully, I'll get my PlayStation Plus back. That's the plan, Stan, to get, Ooh, damn. That would have been a close one, but I suck. Oh shit, I actually did. Oh my god, I actually suck. I missed that boost and let him score, bruh. I'm sleep. But, yeah, so I really wanted to play Rainbow because I was kicking it in Rainbow earlier. I was like when I say I was kicking ass in Rainbow, I mean I had 21 kills. Or no, yeah, 21 kills on a casual game. I mean, so I mean I guess it is just because it's casual, but. Like, it is casual, but, I mean, it's still 21 kills in a casual game. And casual isn't, you know. Casual is based off of win-losses still. So. Casual is still based off win-losses and, you know, your kills and that still go together in that. But which I don't think a lot of people understand. If you're going against plats and diamonds, you know, and casual, that's because your win-loss is really high. Because you still play against those players. Because your win-loss stats still count in casual. And the reason why they count is to make sure that you're playing against the correct people. A lot of people say, oh, I play casual to warm up. It's not a good idea because you're still going, like, it doesn't matter as much because, you know, your rank doesn't matter, but like your win-loss is still counted for in there. I completely missed that ball because my kickoff's shit on that side. So your win-losses still count in casual, you know, so you still gotta. I missed twice in a row, bro. I've been working on my kickoffs and I'm not getting them. So that is something that you do need to work on, you know, or work on. It's something that you still need to realize. It still does count as something. You're still playing against players that are higher levels and stuff like that. So you do need to do that. Still need to watch out for that. My advice for warming up in casual or for Rainbow is to play ranked, not ranked, holy shit, to play terrorist hunt. So that is my like personal suggestion. Like my personal suggestion is that, oh my god, I just let him score on me. Is that you just warm up in terrorist hunt, and the reason why is because you choose the difficulty. Like I play on normal for terrorist hunt to warm up, and then after that, I go into my other game modes and like put it a little bit harder, put it on harder, and I do all of it solo. Because it doesn't really help if you play with a whole group of people. Like you're not practicing anything for you. You're also helping other people warm up and stuff like that. And plus, not much of anybody plays terrorist hunt like that. Unless they're trying to get the trophy, the beat it on realistic or whatever. That's the only time I can think of somebody playing it. I've already got the trophy. I actually have 100% done. I am 100%. If you guys did not know, by the way, I am 100% done with that. I have all of the trophies for Rainbow Six on PlayStation. So, you fuck. Bro, the only reason he scored that is because he's demoed me. That fuck. It pissed me off. So, yeah. That's that whole thing. So... Ooh, you thought I was going to do that. Get wrecked, kid. So, it does matter. And I believe it also matters in Rocket League. Rocket League, it also matters for certain things. But the only reason I'm playing this is to really get rid of time. I don't have anything to do. So, I'm just kind of sitting here on call with my girlfriend, like, playing this because I'm fucking completely bored. And I'm not tired. And can't play Rainbow. Like I can't play anything at all. I can't play even a terrorist hunt in Rainbow just because I don't have the like this. Like I guess it doesn't. Like I don't know how to put it. I can't play Terrorist Hunt because I need the PlayStation Plus to play Terrorist Hunt by myself, I guess. Damn, bro. Also, if you guys are wondering, I'm not good at this game. I don't think I'm good because I know I'm not good. But, damn, bro, I didn't expect him to take a shot. That's, that was a weird thing for me. Okay, let's talk about it. So, oh, wow, that was a nasty flick over him. But I also ended up hitting the crop bar. Ow. Well, okay. We're just going to take this over goal. Oh, caught it though. That faggot. Oh shit, I missed it. Bro, you got like fuck off. Oh, is he not gonna push this, bro? There. Watch him score off that now. So he gets in a stupid glitch. I hit the ball, so I let him get out of the glitch, and he scores. What? Some of the greatest mind tricks I've ever seen in this game. Oh, that's gonna be a score. No, it's not, 'cause I'm dumb. Suck dick. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not really trying. Like, I'm just kind of playing. You guys can probably tell by the amount of times I've done that already. I'm putting in effort, but I'm not trying. Like, I'm not fucking going crazy Super Saiyan or anything like that. I'm just fucking playing. If I get an open goal, I take it. If I don't, I'm just kind of pushing it around. I'm just streaming because I'm bored. I don't know my PlayStation Plus right now. And I don't fucking come close to the ball. But yeah. Also, I haven't played for the past few days because I've been with my girlfriend, helping her move into her new house and stuff. So, there's a lot of reasons, excuses I could make, but... Alright, I love you.
What are you doing tomorrow? Because we have to go to a meeting from Santa.
Huh?
Everybody's saying my Eddie's sister will get me down tomorrow.
Yeah, I won't be here tomorrow at... Well, I don't know what time I'll leave here. I gotta...
Yeah, I gotta go to Dad's.
Yeah, but Faith's, gotta work tomorrow. My girlfriend.
Oh, she's a job.
Well, she's helping an older man. He needs some weeds pulled, and she's helping him do that. So she's getting paid $100 to pull weeds for him.
$400 is to pull some weeds?
Yeah, but it's a 2-day job because he's got a lot of land.
Oh.
So she's doing that tomorrow at 9, and I'm gonna see her after. And I don't know what time that'll be. I don't know when she's gonna finish, but I should be out of here by like sometime around noon-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 1:30. Ethan gets off at 1 o'clock tomorrow, so I might stay over, but I don't know. I don't know what I plan on doing yet. I don't know what time I'm going to see her. So I don't know. I don't know what time you get back from your dad's. But
Normally mom gets me up because I can't drive, so.
yeah. I don't know. As of right now though, I don't have anything to do, so just playing this.
It depends if my dad goes to work at 2, he can drop me off here.
Yeah.
State, I guess. But I don't know, but I'm going with my dad the 20th and staying until the 28th with my sister.
I'm going camping, I believe, this weekend, and that's just to help my my uncle get some work done on his house.
Alright.
So I don't know if I'll be here this weekend. I don't know what I plan on doing yet. So
We'll be in business this weekend anyways.
yeah, probably.
That down on weekend.
Yeah. But I don't know what I plan on doing. I have no idea when I'm staying at Face at this point. I'm just kind of fucking. I'm either there or I'm not there, and if I'm not there, I'm here. But I had bowling today. She's with Dreama. She's with her girlfriend all summer.
Yeah, but you never know. She could be bowling someday. She could be skating someday. She could be.
Well, she's been at Ricky's because pretty much at this point that's what she's done. But I've just been I've been at Face for now, just because, you know, I'm helping them move in and stuff, and plus, no, I'm not moving in with her. I'm helping her move in.
Every time you say it, like you moving in with her, it sounds like you say I'm gonna move in with her. It's
No, I'm helping her move in because they just bought a house, so I'm helping them move in and do stuff.
Yeah, they probably have a lot of stuff.
So I'm helping them do that, and I've just been tired, so I've been sleeping out there. But I don't know.
Not have that much work to do today.
Well, we didn't do anything today, but I didn't stay there all day. Her mom was upset that I was staying out there all the time because she had a breakdown yesterday and just a bunch of shit went on. So she was talking about how, you know, things were, how I wasn't living there and shit like that. So I was like, if she's upset about it, I'm not gonna stay there tonight. I was like, I'll just go home. I was like, I got bowling later. I'll go home, stay there. I'll come see you when you get done working tomorrow. You know, it's whatever. And she said, okay. But the problem is, she lives a fucking like a 20-ish minute walk away on the other side of town, and it's really annoying. I hate walking it because it sucks balls. But you know, I'm just kind of dealing with it. I'm just gonna walk there tomorrow. My dad's gonna give me PlayStation Plus tomorrow because I don't have any right now. And I don't have the money for it, so I don't.
Are you still working at Wendy's?
No, I'm not working at all.
I was wondering because, like, since you were with Faith a while, I was like,
I got fired because I got tired of people not doing their job there because nobody wanted to work.
right?
So I stopped going to work, and they fired me.
It's like, cool, man. You can have your lovely dog.
I was like, I told my boss, I was like, he asked me why I quit showing up for work. I was like, I was tired of being the only one who did my job.
Right?
I was like, I was doing all the work. I was doing everything all the time. I was like, and managers just sat around on their phone, didn't do their job.
Right? It's like, no, I'm not gonna do all
I was like, and all of the adults pretty much just sat around and did nothing. Made all the kids do all the work. I was like, all the minors are doing everything right now. I was like, I wasn't being one of the kids. I was just doing everything. I was like, I gave up. I was like, so I stopped showing up to work. I was like, he's like, you should have just put in your 2 weeks. I was like, that means I had to work another 2 weeks in another shitty environment. I was like, and then when you didn't get something right, you were getting yelled at by somebody who didn't do their job at all. I was like, it was super annoying. I wasn't working there. I gave up.
Right? It's kind of like
And I was like, and I'm getting paid $9 an hour.
$9.
I was like, I'm barely making a fucking paycheck right now, let alone fucking.
Like, you were the only one who was working. You should have had
Well,
like,
I wasn't.
$9 an hour.
No, I wasn't the only one working. Like, there were other people who did their job, right? But I was tired of being one of the main people that just constantly was doing, like, if they needed somebody to come in for somebody because somebody didn't show up for work, I was called. If they needed somebody to cover a shift because somebody had something going on, I was called.
It's like, bro, none of that's gay. No.
And I was like, there's other people you can text, you know, just because I'm your cousin and you're a manager doesn't mean you can just be like, hey, I'll give my cousin a call, because fucking why not? I can,
Boss is your cousin.
yeah, my manager was, yeah, she was my cousin, or she is my cousin, she is my cousin. So, she was just, well, both of them were. There were two managers that were my cousin, or are, and they were both, like, every time they needed something done and I was working, I was one. Yeah. And I was like, no, I'm not. I got to the point where I just stopped, because they would text me on my number because they have my number. So they would text me. I just wouldn't answer them back. I got to the point where I was just like, no, I'm not working everybody else's shift because of some dumb stuff. So, yeah. And it got to the point where you couldn't call off on a weekend. Yeah, you can't call off on a weekend because one of the one of the owners got upset that everybody was calling off on like Saturday and Sunday. And I was like, well, I told my manager one time, I was like, nope, I will not be here Saturday. He's like, you can't call off, you'll be fired. And I was like, I'll just make it a no call, no show. I was like, I'm not able to come in. I'm going to be on some I'm doing family stuff right now. I cannot come into work on a Saturday because I have family shit going on. He's like, well, you need to take that up with him. I was like, no. I was like, I'm just won't show up. Nobody needs to know. It's personal shit going on. Like,
right? Family's more important than your job.
and I was like, I'm not fucking showing up for work on a Saturday when I've got shit to do.
Right.
That is personal shit. I'm not gonna tell you, hey, you know, my fucking somebody on my family's, you know, doing some shit or whatever. I got personal shit that deals with family. I will call off. I will not show up.
Right? It's like,
And then I had camping like on weekends. I had like on certain weekends I went camping, right?
yeah.
I told him, hey, this weekend I can't work. Well, we don't have anybody to work this day.
Suck my booty hole. I'm not coming.
You know, and we need somebody to cover this shift on a Saturday, so you're going to be scheduled Saturday and you have to be there. No, I requested that day off. If I work Saturday, you will not see me Saturday. It's not even my original shift, it's somebody else's shift.
If like I ever got told to do somebody's job and there's plenty of people, I'd be like, no, bro, suck my booty hole. There's plenty of other people.
And it was it was more annoying at the fact that he wanted like everybody, he's like, everybody's got to, you know, commit, everybody's got to help everybody else. But when you went in, all of the, like, literally all of the minors, all of the, like, you know, 16, 17-year-olds
Yeah.
were all of the people doing the job. Like, everybody else was just kind of sitting there, you know,
Like all
fucking,
the older adults.
yeah, was sitting there doing nothing, and then all of the kids were doing everything.
Right? It's like, no, we're not your personal
We had, there's this kid, his name's Noah.
Yeah.
It's a friend of mine that works there. He still does work there. He is,
Is this all black kid?
no, that's Granger. He's not even a kid. He's fucking 50-something years old. But Noah, he is 16, just turned 16 actually,
Dang.
and is getting 56 hours, which is 16 hours overtime, which is time and a half. So he's getting paid a shit ton because he is working all these other shifts and all this, like he's picking up other people's shifts, he's doing his own shifts, and just he is 16, doing more hours than half of these managers and shit.
Right?
This other kid, his name's Jordan, same exact thing. He's got so much hours of overtime. Like, I was getting 20, 30 hours, which is over half the shit that all these other people are getting. I just got to the point where I was like, I only want to work a few days. I was like, I don't need the money. I work here because I enjoy having the money, but I don't need it to pay house payments and shit like all these other people. Put
Right,
them.
bro, I got like $5. That's all I need for now, bro.
But as of right now, I got upset at the fact I don't have any money because I can't play my PlayStation Plus right now. So I was upset about that. But there's a lot of other shit that, like, I
Yeah,
just,
my $5.
well, I don't need money now because my dad's gonna get, okay. My dad's gonna get me PlayStation Plus tomorrow for a year. But, like, it's just really annoying because, you know, people, and I can't spend money on myself now because I don't have any money. So I can't do anything. Like, I can't do anything, I can't buy anything because I don't have any money and I'm not working. So and I told him I didn't want to work on the summer because the summer is when I actually want to go out and do stuff, and it's taking away time for me to do shit.
But guess what? You know that bank loan that mom said for that house?
Yeah.
They called, they said no.
They said that she's not getting a loan.
That was a nice house too, though. I was so mad. Like, have you ever been mad as a young kid when
I don't know.
you just cuss people out in your head?
I don't know why they denied mom her loan in the first
Right?
place.
Every single house she tried to buy, they've denied it, and she thinks that it's something that's not.
I think it's because of her credit score. Which
Like, every time she
she,
checks it, it's like a different kind. Like,
well, it's gotta be, she's gotta have a certain number. If she has a low credit score, they're not gonna give her a loan because she doesn't have the credit score to do it.
but it's never right. Like, some days it'll be like this much, something 130. The next day it's something 150. Next day it's something 120.
Well, because,
Never makes it fun.
well, her credit score is all based off, like she's got all those credit cards. All those credit cards
Lord, yeah.
will help her get her credit score up, but she's got to do them right.
Is
She's,
that why she doesn't pay the bills for? I'm like, bro,
Well, because she's got to get a loan for the house. And she can't get the loan because she needs her credit score higher. But she can't get her credit score higher because she's got to pay off her credit cards. Yeah, but we're not talking right now. I have her muted, and because I'm playing games, but she's also playing games, so. But, so she needs to just kind of do whatever.
But I know for a fact that I am not living in this house until 2018. Oh heck no, you must think I'm stupid.
Well, Mom's gonna find a house, but she's gotta, like,
It's gonna take time.
yeah, she can't just, you know, fucking.
Yeah. The really main favorite part about the house that made me want it most was that secret area in that one room.
Well,
Lord, that was amazing. Freaking secret area in the club.
oh damn. There was a lot of shit that needed to be done on the
Right, like
house.
in the amount of money of repairs, Charlie, they were saying it would probably be like $80,000 in repairs.
No, I think she only said 20,000. But even then, it's still the repairs were worth more than the house.
Right?
So she can't just go out and do stuff. She's got to get everything done, and it's a pain.
Right? I wish it was back in the olden days where you could just hand some money to some peeps, like get a house for like $20, bro. What is this now?
Well, the difference is people are working for more money, and everything changes because, like, fucking a long time ago, a fucking dime was worth a shit ton.
Right, like it was
Like
back
if
in
you,
the olden days, if you have a quarter, bro, you were worth gold. It was worth diamonds.
like shit was, like people wish it was that way now, but it wasn't the
You could get a
best.
whole box of corned beef for 20 cents.
Like there's a lot of shit you can get with like very little money. Fucking gas used to be like 10 cents a gallon.
Bro!
But gas is now $2.88. Like we just went and got gas.
Diesel
It's
is $3. Bruh.
yeah. Not a lot of people use diesel, which is why it's at a steady price, but it is more expensive. Which is why not a lot of people want to use diesel because it's always expensive. But it doesn't change because not a lot of people use diesel. Which is why I kind of want to go to diesel. I'd rather just pay like the 270 something now and keep it at 270 for a while instead of using fucking that, which always changes and it can be fucking anything. But I don't know. For me, like, I'm not gonna complain about anything. I don't really care. But if Mom got that house, it'd still be a lot of fucking work. You can't just walk into it and expect shit to get done. So she would have to do something, and it wouldn't be until a while that things actually got normal out there.
But whenever we buy a house, I am saving up my money and I will buy the people to make me a little cake like that and give me once. Gosh dang it. It's tears. I swear to God. You know what? I think Kira just said something that made me happy the other day. A couple days ago. I think she just said that she'd move in to make me happy. And really she knew that Mom wasn't gonna get it.
Well, I think Kira would actually move in. I think the only problem is it's hard to be here because, I mean, I gotta fucking sleep on the couch all the time.
Right?
And it's hard to sleep on this couch because this couch
Bro,
is
you knock
fucking,
things over, the
yeah.
sun is away. Gotta stretch, gotta kick me out.
Well, it's harder because I'm bigger than the couch.
Right? Right?
So
Yeah,
I,
be like in a ball over here, like
yeah, and it's really hard. Like, as of right now, I've been sleeping on Faith's floor. I haven't even been sleeping on her couch. I've just been sleeping on her floor. I just took the cushions off the couch and laid on the cushions on the floor. That's what I did last night. Like, that's what I've done. And I told her, I didn't care because I was still waking up seeing her all day. And for me, that, like, just waking up and being able to see her was nice. Like, I've done that for the past 4 days. Like, she has, you know, like, okay. So she's got her little sister who is always up her butt. Okay? And I mean always. She's got 2 brothers who stick to themselves and shit, but like, I don't know. When we try, like, every time we try to do something, it's never just me and her. So when it comes to nighttime, she sends her sister to bed early, and me and her can sit up and just talk, whatever, you know, while her sister's asleep, because it's the only time we really have to be just me and her.
Really? Yeah, I mean, I'm younger than you guys, but like, you guys can always have your time on, like.
Well, that's the problem, because with her sister, we weren't getting it. So I told her sister, hey, you know, she wants to be able to do stuff, just me and her. I was like, if you, we won't just keep you out of everything. Like, you'll still be, you know.
Like, you guys will take me to stuff.
Well, I'm talking about her sister is like, yeah, like, yeah, wanting to go somewhere, you know, this and that. So it's been a pain to do something.
Right, bro, I'd be fine just sitting on the couch, bro.
Well, that's what, normally we're upstairs in her room, just kind of sitting there, you know, she's on her phone, I'm on my phone, we fucking, just whatever. But, again, her sister just opens the fucking door and she's like, can I come in here? I'd prefer not. And like, especially when we're having like fucking serious conversations that are important.
Yeah.
Like last night, we had some important conversations that we were talking about. And I told her, I was like, you know, there's a lot of shit going on. Because me and her both getting texts about like people, like, she got a text about, from somebody saying that me and them had sex and whatever else, like yesterday and whatever. I was like, no. Made her upset. I was like, you don't know, but Kira does. Kira does know. I was fighting for Faith to be in a relationship with Faith for over a year. I told Faith I would not go into a relationship that I've been fighting over for a year just for me and you to have sex and me break up with you. I was like,
That'd be you being a boy.
well, I told Faith, I was like, I'm not fighting for a year for somebody just to have sex. I was like, no. When I said that me and you are like together, I mean together. I'm not dealing with any other people's shit. I was like, I'm not fucking cheating on you. I don't plan on it. It's not happening.
Right?
I was like, I've only cheated on one person. I cheated on Haley because she cheated on me with 3 other guys. So I cheated on Haley. I cheated on Haley because of that.
You
That
also
is,
had a right. You also had a right.
but she doesn't know about it. Because I felt like a piece of shit for it. I didn't feel any better than her. I didn't feel like I made things right. I don't feel like I did the things right. I didn't feel like I handled things right.
You could have done it in a better situation. I will admit that.
But I did it because I was upset at the fact that she did it to me, and I wanted her to feel how I felt. But yes, but I didn't feel good about it. So I just left it alone, and then she doesn't know about it.
That's how it's stay.
Yep, because I don't talk to her anymore because I got upset about everything. And she's like, well, I want to be friends with you. No, the fuck you don't want to be friends with me. You want other shit.
So I'm not allowed to date, but don't tell mom, but I'm already dating somebody. Right?
Okay.
His name's Riley Moy. And mom, he even comes to the house every day. Mom lets him in the house.
Somebody keeps coming over asking if you were here, and I said no. And I actually told them to fuck off one time because they made me upset. That they kept knocking on the door.
Was a shorter, chubbier boy.
I don't know.
And it's also
I don't know.
probably Isaiah.
I don't know. But somebody was, and I kept telling them to fuck off. But
Nice one. I don't really like to hang out. I hang out with Riley because they both like me. I'm like, bro, I swear to God, if you leave me the frick alone, I'm gonna poop at you. Until you leave me alone.
well, I don't know. Like with me and Faith, it's a good relationship. I love this relationship. I like being with Faith. She like just everything.
You feel like I can
Yeah.
trust this person. I can trust.
Yeah, but there's just something about it that's nice. So, I love who I'm with. I'm not fucking trying to lose my shit over some dumb fucking people trying to. Like, somebody texted me yesterday saying that she was cheating on me with a 20-year-old and she was pregnant.
Are they trying to pull her fast?
No, I don't know. They said that she was pregnant and that she was cheating on me with a 20-year-old. And I knew better than that shit because,
Right.
I'm not fucking stupid. So, I told him, how that's funny, whatever. I was like, and he's like, yeah, really, ask her. So, he's like, here's my number, you can call me and talk to me about it. So I called him, or I FaceTimed him, and I was like,
I'd
and
have
he's
flipped
like,
him off and be like,
well,
oh,
no, I
where's my surprise?
I FaceTimed him and was like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, well, Faith's cheating on you with a 20-year-old and supposedly, and
That's
like,
probably
she's
right.
pregnant, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I started laughing. I was like, well, we're both here laughing because I was with her, you know. So I was like, well, we're both here laughing about that right now, just so you know ahead of time. Like, we're both just sitting here laughing. And he's like, whatever, and whatever. And I showed him. I was like, yeah, me and her are just sitting here right now. So are you still trying to tell me that she's cheating on me with a 20-year-old? Because I don't think that's right.
Right? Like I was sitting here.
I was like,
rightly-
well, she's fucking 13. So why?
Obviously not.
So why would she be with a 20-year-old when she's 13? That's 7 years. I'm only 3 years older than her because she's on her way to 14. She's turning 14 this year. I'm 3 years older than her, which is still, a lot, but it's not that much. Her mom and dad have 8 years apart. So that's kind of that whole thing. I told her that, I didn't believe any of that shit. I was like, I'm not dealing with other people. It's just me and you in a relationship. That's it.
Right?
I was like, nobody else is getting between us. I'm not letting other people get between us. I'm not fighting. But I told her right now, I was like, I'm staying committed to this relationship. I don't care what happens. I don't care about other people, what other people are saying about you. I don't care. Hello? I'm talking to my sister about some important stuff.
Yeah.
So I muted myself so you didn't, because it was important.
Right?
So I'll talk to you when it's done. I love you.
Is it muted?
Yeah. So that was kind of that whole thing. I told her that I wasn't letting people get between us. And I told her that there was no reason for her to think that I was going to be cheating because I said I wasn't fighting for a year waiting for you to break up with your boyfriend and shit like that just to have sex with me. Okay. I was like, ask my sister. I fought for you.
Which one? Kira?
Well,
Probably?
yeah.
Oh, because Kira was
Yeah.
not on you at the time.
Yeah, I told Kira, I told him, I was like, ask my sister. I was like, I fought for the longest time. I was like, I was not losing you. I was like, no. So, was talking to her about that. And
One
shit.
time, this was like this kid who would like liked me, and there was this girl that was Riley, and this boy texted me. He was like, "Riley cheating on you with your best friend." Riley cheating. I was like, "Ha ha! Oh my God, boo! I'm so upset." I was like, "I honestly don't care because you're just jealous because you like me, and somebody likes him. So back off. My best friend wouldn't do that to me. She's not a jerk. Leave me alone. Don't text me again. Goodbye." Like, I'm not gonna believe that because I trust them.
I mean, I told Faith, which probably a lot of people tell people, just because, like, a lot of fuckboys say this, but I'm not like that, and Faith knows that. I told him that I didn't, or I guess it's more to feel like they're not, like, over-controlling. I'm not over controlling about Faith. I don't care who she hangs out with and shit.
Right?
I
With Riley, like, he can hang out with my best friend, I'd be like, ooh. He can hang out with Riley Eugene, I'd be like, ooh.
like I don't make sure that she's not hanging with other people. I'm not checking through her phone all the time. I'm not any of that shit. Like I don't care who she hangs out with.
Right? Like,
I don't
Riley
care.
Bowling knows my bike password. He knows my
Yeah.
We are trusted.
I have Faith's phone number. I have Faith's. Both of Faith's thumbs are in my phone. Both of my thumbs are in her phone, and we both have each other's Snapchat password and shit. So I'm not, and I don't go through her stuff. I don't care personally. I don't really care.
I honestly don't care. I'm like, I trust you, bro. I'm not gonna go through it.
Yeah, I told her I wasn't making her block anybody. I wasn't making her drop people. I told her that shit was up to her. If she was dropping somebody for me, that was her choice. And I didn't want to hear about it if shit happened. Like, oh, I dropped this person for you. I didn't tell you to drop that person. I told her the only time I'm going to make her drop somebody or the only time I would go through her phone is if I felt that that you and somebody were doing something. I was like, if I felt like you were cheating on me because, you were hanging out with this kid all the time, you were never spending time with me, you text him all the time and shit,
Like, you would get suspicious.
like, I would get suspicious about that if you were spending, because, like, me and her spend a lot of time together. We
Right.
do.
Like, me and Riley have seen me every day this week.
She has seen me every single day since Sunday. She, and it's been all day, every day, all day since Sunday. And she saw me every single day before I left Sunday.
He stays until he like has to leave for like his dad or something. One day he stayed till like 9 o'clock until mom and Ethan were laying down. Like, hey Riley, you gotta go home. That alright. But
Like, I've stayed the night at Faith's house 3 days in a row. Today I've come home.
make notice that you cannot tell my dad, Ethan, or mom, okay? My mom knows. Cause she's cool. But mom, Ethan, and dad can't know, alright? You got that?
Yeah.
I know I can trust you because like we know a lot of each other's secrets.
I told, like, mom and them know about, Faith and shit.
Well, obviously, because you're the correct age.
Well, it's not that I'm the correct age, it's that I'm more mature and I know how to, I know how to, I guess,
I mean, I know what I'm not
well,
supposed to do.
no, not that. Like, I'm saying I know, like, my brain works different and my brain allows me, like, it's hard to explain.
Are you like part
I'm,
genius?
like, I'm more developed and, like, understand more about how things are supposed to work and what things are supposed to be done, where, shit like that.
Yes, you're more smart than other people.
Well, not just me in general, just for my, like, age-wise, I'm more,
People think I'm a genius at my age. I'm like, I'm not, honestly. I forget how to do like. Gosh dang it! I forget how to do 2 times 2 multiples. Gosh dang it! That's what I have to learn. I end up forgetting 3 times 2. Alright, I'm scared for grade.
but, like, just in, like, age-wise, I'm more mature and just know more.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kira, and, like, once you start getting older, you just understand more. And I think mom's just trying to make sure things don't happen because,
Yeah, I can understand because Kira's not the most mature one
yeah,
we've had.
my teacher, my guidance counselor says that for my age, I'm one of the most mature people she's seen. And I mean, there are times I can be immature. I can be like a fucking 5
Everybody
year old.
can be immature. I can act like a 6-year-old be like,
Like, I can be immature, but like, I understand when it's time to just, okay, this has gotta,
that'd be good. That'd be straight. Sure.
like, I know when I need to be mature, and when I am mature, I'm like, there's two sides of me. There's, the funny, like, okay, goof around shit, and then, there's like, okay, you need to back the fuck off, like, I have my moods, but,
Guess what?
like, personally, at school-wise, I am one of the most mature people. She says I have the mind of a 20-year-old sometimes. But I'm almost 20, so it doesn't really matter. I'm 3 years away.
Yo, I'm so mad. Guess what? They said we're supposed to have 5 classes this year. Beach. No, we got 7.
I have,
But I'm only in 5th grade. I haven't
Fuck, when I was in 3rd grade, I had fucking 8 classes still. I've had 8 classes all my life.
What the heck, bro? I only had 4. Wait, I had. If I don't count specials like gym music and stuff.
Well, those are all included.
I've had like 8 classes since I was in kindergarten.
Yeah, I've had 8 classes all of my career. Cause when the times come, when like it comes to high school, those are credits that you need to graduate, and those aren't specials anymore. They're recommended. You have to take those. Like at some point you have to take a phys ed class. At some point you have to take an art class. At some point you have to take an extra language class. You know, stuff like that.
I hate language.
Like those are the kind of things that we have to take. We don't get a choice. We have to take those but they're at some point. It doesn't matter when. You just have to take them sometime.
Bro, that's so gay. I hate a lot of things in school. Actually, I hate everything in school except for like getting used to
I hate school just because, like
you
most.
You get learned stuff that you're not going to use in life.
No, not only that, but I think they should teach you more relevant things.
About bills and stuff.
Yeah, how to file for taxes and shit like that. Those are the things that you need to learn that you will use.
Not like
Doesn't matter, and it doesn't.
Bruh.
Those will be used if you go into certain things, but I feel like they need to teach you things that it doesn't matter what career you go to, you're able to use those things.
Right.
There are some classes that we can take, you know, that does do that. There's money in you know, other things that we take that does help us, but there are very few. Like government is a class that you must take by the state.
Bruh.
That isn't that hard because you understand most of it already.
Oh, because I already learned like a crap ton about the government in 4th grade, bro.
Well, I learned a crap ton about the government just because I watched a bunch of TV shows about it and shit like that.
Yeah, that too.
Like I watch fucking NCIS and stuff like that all the time. So so I understand how like the court system works, which is a big portion of government.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that I don't,
You don't want to see the court?
Well, no, the problem is that since I already know it, I refuse to do any of the work in class. So I failed the class because
Oh, dang.
because I didn't do.
Oh, so
I
you
under.
got held back this year?
Yeah.
So aren't you supposed to be
I'm
in
so-
12th grade now?
Huh?
Aren't you supposed to be graduating in 12th grade already?
Yeah. And I'm back to. Well, I'm in my actual class now though, because I'm supposed to be a junior to begin with because I didn't go to preschool.
I didn't go to preschool either, and I wasn't homeschooled.
Yeah, neither was I. So I didn't go to preschool, and without me going to preschool, I was ahead of my class. I was a year ahead. So, you know, now I'm in my class that I'm supposed to be in if I took preschool. Like I was supposed to.
Right, like, so
So this guy's above me by 2 goals.
technically, if you skip preschool,
You're a grade ahead.
Yeah, you're ahead 1 year, and you're supposed to be a
Yeah.
year. So I'm supposed to be in middle school.
You're supposed to be in 6th grade. I don't know.
Gosh dang it. Should have took preschool.
You're supposed to be in 4th grade,
I
not 6th
am?
grade. Yeah, you'd be a year behind. Because you're a year ahead for not taking preschool.
Oh god dang. Could they make me go back to another grade for that?
No.
Oh good. Screw preschool, bro. The only thing I like about preschool is natural. And food. Yes, actual preschool is food. But I never got to. All my friends like, preschool is great. And I'm like, they're like, Kimmy, how's your preschool? I thought I saw you in the halls. They're like, you didn't because I didn't go to preschool. They're like, you missed out on your whole childhood. I was like, I know.
I didn't go to preschool because my dad said I was too smart for preschool.
Yeah, they said I was too smart for it and I was kind of too old for it.
Well, you're never too old for preschool. Well, I mean, you are too old for preschool, like when things come around, but like, you know. My dad just said I was too smart for preschool, and he didn't bother putting me in because it would just been a waste of my time.
Yeah, my grandma
And I was like,
allowed me in, but I was too smart.
that's what I told my dad. I was like, well, I wish they could file me too smart for high school because I feel that way too.
I feel like I'm sitting in a science class and she's just
Well, I understand everything because, like, as a kid, I didn't watch kid TV shows as a kid. That's why I watch them now. I didn't watch, like,
Bro,
you
I
know,
freaking watched
fucking...
still Gumball and Adventure Time, bro. Heck yeah.
Like,
I watched SpongeBob, man.
I never watched cartoons as a kid growing up. I watched other stuff. I mean, I did, like, when I was younger, right? But, like, once I started getting, like, 7, or not even
Bro,
that, like,
me
5,
and you, me
like...
and you have been watching horror films for like mainly our whole life.
Well, I watched, like, Animal Planet and Geo Wild, stuff like that, since, like, I was 5 years old.
I've been watching horror movies for I don't know how long. Nothing really ever scared me that much except for Chucky. Chucky is my worst nightmare. I hate Chucky.
I just about blocked that, but I saved it by boosting up because I am a genius. I was like, shit. Then I was coming into miss, and I was like, boost. You know, I can't hit that. But I don't know. For me, I just felt like I feel like I don't need to be in high school because I know most of the shit that they teach, and I understand how everything works. I should be, okay, so I'm a grade ahead as a junior, but now I'm in my actual grade as a junior, so I'm able to do, you know, my other stuff. You know, like I'm able to take what I'm in the class I'm supposed to be in because I was a grade ahead, but I could have graduated a year early, so I would have been 2 years ahead because I could graduate early while being a year early. That was the nastiest flick I've ever hit in my life.
But sometimes it doesn't make sense because if you were like, yeah, I went to preschool when I was this age, I'm like, I didn't go to preschool, but how am I still older than you?
Yeah, I didn't go to preschool and I was the youngest in my grade. But now that I'm in my grade, I'm the oldest, and I just made another goal because I'm fucking good at this game, dude.
Right?
Holy
Like,
shit.
like everybody went to preschool. I'm like, bro, I'm about to be 11. They're like, I'm just turning 10. I'm like, I'm turning 11. It's like kind of sad because you're older than all your crushes.
I am 17.
I'm
I
older
just
than
turned 17, and I'm in the grade I'm supposed to be in, and now I'm one of the oldest. Plus, I already look older.
you got a beard.
Yeah, which is kind of a giveaway.
Oh, I farted, man.
And they're like I had one of the, when I hit 10th grade, I had one of the senior seminar teachers ask if he had me yet. And I was like, no, I'm only a sophomore. He's like, and he was just kind of like, oh, I thought you were a senior. And I was like, no.
No, I just got a beard.
Nope, you just got a big old fucking massive beard, you know. I'm like,
Right?
no problem. Like, nothing to see here, dude. I just got a fucking beard. And
Bub, if you had one age to stay for your whole life, what age would it be?
19. Because you're at the age, like, you know, well, 21. 21 because you can do everything while still being somewhat young.
Yes, 21. I would agree. 21 because you can still drink.
You can drink, you can smoke.
You can have kids.
Well, you can have kids any age you want.
Well, there was this one girl who got pregnant at 8. I was like, your kid's gonna be like 8 years younger than me.
You'll be 58 and you'll be 50. Like, there's a kid in our class who had, or not my class, but a kid in our school who had a kid. She's actually good friends with me, but she had a kid and she was 13. But she's raised the kid well. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a kid at that age. It was just, it's hard on you. And it's looked down upon because, you know, you fucking have this. Yeah. That's why, you know, that's why it's hard to have a kid at that age. But you can, like, like, Faith.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm about to score on myself right now. Bow. Shit. No, like, Faith was talking to me. She's like, well, if I could have a kid, I would. But I don't want to have a kid and not be able to support it, stuff like that. You know, this and that. Like,
and your kid would get bullied.
No, it wouldn't get bullied. It could, but it won't. Like, because they don't know the parents, right? Kids don't understand things. So when he's, like, going into kindergarten and stuff like that, like, he's, you know, don't need that kind of shit. And it's easier to support a kid when you graduated and stuff like that. He did not just squat me. No. Okay. Like, overall, it's just easier to have a kid at an older age.
Yeah.
But
because you're more responsible, have a nice, your own house.
and you're pretty built. Like you have a house and shit. You have like most of your payments
And you still
done.
don't have school to stop you
Yeah,
from seeing your kid.
and stuff like that. Because school also cuts in with work and stuff like that as well to try to support the kid, which makes it hard.
And sometimes your teachers will let you take your kid to school.
No, you can't. That's just, I don't think you can at all.
There was this one girl who took her kid to school.
You probably could if you get permission, but
Yeah, she got permission because she was a really good kid and always got good grades. It was like a reward for her.
but like for me, if I could have a kid and I felt I would, like I feel like I could have a kid. I just don't because I don't have the time to like be supporting a kid while taking school, and then also making it harder because the girl I'm with
I
and
also feel like mom would kill you at the same time.
probably, but like I'm just saying, for me,
Just
if
don't tell mom. You're not pregnant. So
yeah,
you won't be fat.
like I won't be pregnant, but
You'd be a father. She'd be a grandma already. She'd murder you.
like we'll be at dinner and it's like you gotta tell your mom and be like, she's like, pass me a salt. Oh, no problem, grandma. Grandma. Oh yeah, by the way, mom, I had a kid.
Dude, I could just, no, if you have a kid early, I'd be walking to school in 5th grade.
You'd
and
be,
if you had a kid, I'd be like, I'm an auntie.
yeah, you'd be an aunt at 8 years old.
I'm not
11. Yeah, I figured. You said 8 so many times that I've got, but
It'd be like, oh, what if you're an auntie?
but you know, I don't know. For me, I just don't care. If I could, I would, but I don't because I'm not stupid.
Right? You want to be the responsible, like, I mean, you're responsible now, but you are at school, you already
I would,
grown.
if I had a kid now, I would drop out and try to find a job somewhere to support it. Yes, somehow I would
If
support
I
it.
had a kid at this age, like at
I
my
wouldn't be
teenage,
worrying about a house because I'm only 17 and I don't have to move out yet,
right?
and I wouldn't have to worry about bills. So I just got to worry about feeding the kid, you know, getting
Like
the
I
proper
would
things
put
like
the,
clothes.
I would like if I had very little food for it, I'd give it the food first and eat, and whatever it doesn't eat, I'll eat.
No, because I'm not worried about that because like, you know, mom and dad can help with feeding.
Mom would chop my head off, my father would chop my head off, and I'd be living with a friend probably, or on the street. That'd be bad.
But like, I don't know.
If all of us had a kid at our ages, we'd all be dead.
Well, mine would be more.
Not you would be. I feel like they'd be more disappointed in you.
I feel like,
They wouldn't be. They wouldn't be angry with you because you're like a responsible age.
well, no, it'd be more like understandable because I'm 17.
Right, you're like 18 in 1 year. Are you moving out when you turn 18?
No,
What I was saying.
I'm not moving out until I graduate.
Wait, are you going to college?
I should, but I'm not.
You are a pure genius already.
I could, but I'm not.